So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Kukçu. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Hullet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Yaya Toure. That's very neat. Pullet can be a real threat inside the box. Still goalless. Mitoma. Cross flung. Ibrahimovic! A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him. Always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Messi. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. And it's Messi. And here's Kokchu. Tries to play it through. Chance to... He's got Saul. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. Seedorf. Oh, they can break here. Pullet. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It's Hullet. And here's Haaland. Ibrahimovic. Mateus. And it's Hullet. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard. And that was nowhere near his best. Rijkaard. And it's Marquinhos. Ball played for Kokchu. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Haaland. Half-time getting close now. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Mateus! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Seedorf, looking here to chip it through. Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the manager's...
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mateus. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now there's a fine ball. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mitoma. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Decent progress down the left. Elects to cross. Messi. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now that's well seen too.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. A probing pass. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. Leading by two and the finishing line in sight. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The final 5 minutes. It's a promising position. Ah, such a clever touch. Kukçu. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus, and here's Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's hoisted clear. Yaya Toure. Batistuta.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. So that's it, it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. And here's Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually. And the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Kukçu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. More and more pressure on the ball here. Toma. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's going to be another throw. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross into... Oh, smashing header! And that was very necessary. That's gone for a throw-in. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can...
It's Rooney! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the left flank. And this is Ibrahimovic. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Seedorf plays it short. Ibrahimovic! And now a sudden chance to counter. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Nuno Mendes. And it's Robertson. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Rooney. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gullit powering forward here. Showing good feet. Matthäus. Good ball, good take. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And this is... and it's Batistuta. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due...
Chance for a shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He shifted it to the flank. Matthäus. Now this could be a chance. He is just caressing the ball. Kukçu. James. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Jeff, Chiba certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. He's got a chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Kukçu. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. And here's Haaland. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kukçu. That's an Up he goes! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Mateus.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Rooney. Now it's Batistuta. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yaya Toure. It's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Kukçu. Ambitious ball here. Spread neatly. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Thuram coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. James. And it's Kukçu. And Robertson. And it's Kukçu. Mitoma. Thinks one through. That's good vision. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Big header! Just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Played out wide. Robertson. And here's Rooney. And that's played in low. Maldini gets rid without sophistication.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a smartly directed ball, and he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Hernes. There's no flag. Hernes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Toure turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hazard has it in a wide position. And it's Messi. Elects to cross. McTominay attempts a clearance. Nice looking ball. Seedorf is in a really good position out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Torres, and he skips past his man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in.
He gets big! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's a throw-in. Makaleli. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Threads one in. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played out to the left flank.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Messi. Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Delivery from Mbappe. Maldini can get it clear. Mateus. And the counter is on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Now it's Haaland. Pull it. Makaleli. Quality ball. Toure calmly anticipates. That's a sharp pass. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mateus. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! About as smooth as it gets.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Seedorf. Pull it. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Seedorf with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. Mitoma! Really well taken goal. And he celebrates his 30th goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and
Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No, he's not getting past him there. Messi. McTominay gets over and intercepts. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Jeff, Chiba clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's had a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that really is so impressive. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mitoma. Showing good feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Flings in across. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
And the finish! In he goes again! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's having a shot! Now it's Hazard. Hoist it in. That's a decent clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot... Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Bullish header! In for the pieces! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And it's made its way to him. He's found the way through. And Seno! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is
They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And it's going to be another one. So their fourth corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Mateus, Iniesta, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Over the hills and far away, no catching them now! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Could move up a gear here. Well read, nice interception. Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? He's in. Thuram! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Thuram. Makalele wins the duel this time. Makalele. Iniesta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Mateus. Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just... Shot, surely! Goal! Ecuador! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rooney. Maldini. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Passes short and sharp. Mateus. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. And it's Bellingham. Now Eder Militao. Mbappe. He's through now. Is he chance for a shot? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got away. It's a goal kick.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Decent chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice control. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Gullit. And Gullit! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mitchell takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Seedorf plays it short. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Owen, and it's Rooney. Eder Militao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. And that was very necessary. Here's Caceres. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Eder Militao. And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe. Toure gets across and deals with it. Gullit given the lift of his goal. And he's been shifted off it. He's found a way through. Referee's given a throw. Looking for options for movement. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Mitoma. Could move up a gear here. And Mateus. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Ecuador certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. Mateus. It's Gullit. And here's Haaland. It's loose now. Haaland! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Caceres. And it's Rooney. And it's Owen. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram chasing after it. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hernes going full tilt down the right-hand side. Hernes. That's very neat. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hernes, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and...
There could be trouble here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Seedorf goes short. Gattuso, and a shot! Oh, it's coming in. Oh, and he's following up! That's a sharp pass.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no compromise.
And it's Gattuso. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Iniesta looking to be a menace in the final third. Rijkaard. Bellingham. That's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Caceres. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Taken back almost at once. Oh, what a climb! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Toure calmly anticipates.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision. And that's a dangerous ball. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover. That's another chance! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Ibrahimovic. Saliba gets a foot in here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Bale. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Pullet. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Knocks it into space. Seedorf. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Haaland. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Haaland receives it in a good position. And a shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yamal. Now there's a... And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Madrid go into the lead. Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out towards the flank. Takes aim and crosses. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mateus.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chips it through. Oh, shooting chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Jeff Chiba really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ruben Neves. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far, and he's had a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it...
There's the shot! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Goes for a shot! Yamal. Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trip. Bernardo Silva is... Shoots! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bernardo Silva. Pull it. Iniesta, looking to be a menace in the final third. Iniesta going full tilt down the left.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Seedorf. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he spark a counter here? Ruben Neves. And Guardiol picked out brilliantly. Hernes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Thuram. Oh, good spread. Oh, look, it's Ibrahimovic! He has done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never...
Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's good play. And it's Iniesta. And here's it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! Bale! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 23 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. El dorsal
Hernus
17.
can get it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Ronaldinho.
4 minutos de descuento.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic.
And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Jeff, Chiba can always take more positives from a result like this.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Crosses it in. Not the most convincing of passes.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. Saka. It's Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Mitoma plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Johor Darul Tazim finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Oh, smashing header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Seedorf. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Maldini.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. He's found a way through. The ball goes in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Here comes another. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Could try cutting inside here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is just caressing the ball. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. There's the shot! Carvajal can get it clear. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! And it's come back out to him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Pull it. And this is... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in space and looking for options.
There will be 1 minute
Hit!
time.
And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Jeff, Chiba really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's making a real surge on the left. With Toma. Tries to cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Mateus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's picked his way through, tries a measured ball. Batistuta's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Maldini. Nicely spread. Seedorf has a look inside the box. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Saka. Quality ball. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Knocks it into space. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played up towards the front line. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Mateus. Yaya Toure. Opts for safety. Maldini. And it's Maldini. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He is through here, and he shoots, and it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 9, Bukayo second. Number 41, Esteban. Coming on the field, number 10, Stojkovic. Number 25, Nakamura. Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.